Yeah. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. Shout out to the boy Dreamers Pro. Um, he had an audio that we're about to take a listen to, and it all has to do with the downfall of the NBA players versus the international players, and how we went from the Dream Team and the Redeem Team to losing to Lithuania. Is just crazy. So I want y'all to listen to this audio of Kobe Bryant basically explaining it, and then we gonna give our thoughts and hear what Dreamers Pro got to say. Shout out to Dreamers Pro for this and this audio and everything.
It was ruining NBA players. Take a listen to what Kobe Bryant had to say here.
Kobe, you've been pretty critical of the AAU system and the way American players are brought up.
Not pretty critical, extremely critical. I hate it. Because it doesn't teach our players how to play the right way, how to think the game, how to play in combinations of threes. I think everything is it's a reward system. I think coaches who are teaching the game are getting rewarded in one fashion or another, and it's just a showcase.
Do you feel like
it's absolutely horrible for the game.
The young guys that are coming up, do you feel like the game is kind of stiff, whereas when your guys were more skilled?
Yeah, but I think that was just by luck in the generation that I grew up in. You know what I mean? Because like my generation is when the AU basketball really started becoming and I got lucky because I grew up in Europe.
Right.
And, everything there was still fundamental. So I learned all the basics. And I think you're doing a tremendous disservice to our young basketball players right now. So that's something that definitely needs to be fixed. And it's going to be one of the things that I definitely focus on.
So you heard what Kobe Bryant had to say. And to me, the sad part is this. Of all of the players talking or doing sports media right now, why are none of the NBA players discussing this? Why aren't they?
In my opinion, they don't care. They just like the same thing. Oh, he a dog. Oh, 1-on-1. Oh, 1-on-1. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to Kobe was right. You're not really trying to learn the game. Like he said, everything is we rewarded. Coaches rewarded. Players rewarded. If they don't get rewarded, then man, what am I doing this for? And everything like that. And like he said, he was lucky he grew up in Europe where everything was still fundamental. They taught you how to play the right way, how to move the ball, how to play defense, how to play offense, you know what I'm saying, how to play together as a team. And he basically was being critical that the AAU at that time was not doing that at all.
If you listen to Gilbert Arenas, sometimes they have these arguments on his show. The last one they had was around international players, around that thing that Noah Lau said, and then it sparked a debate on the show with him, Brandon Jennings, Kenyon Martin, and Rashard McCamp. Usually what I've noticed is that Brandon Jennings is the one that always sides with international players because he believes that they're that damn good. But if you listen to Gilbert Arenas talk, there seems to be this disrespect and this lack of like appreciation that Gilbert Arenas had. Like, them dudes ain't nothing. Them dudes ain't this. He was just calling out NBA players and mentioning all of these guys. And the way he would try to explain the way that success was.
And that's why he's a fucking idiot, bro. I will never listen to anything Gilbert Arenas. After he said Kobe Bryant was trash on defense and Kawhi Leonard too slow for him and everything like that, I watched the game where, he gave Kobe a couple of shakes and everything like that, but he was talking like he was super quick off the dribble and everything like that. And Gilbert don't really be knowing what the fuck. He just be saying stuff, I believe, he trolling. He saying stuff for shock jock. Now, as far as the international stuff, he's dead wrong on that. How many international players then came over here and took over? Even at that time, Dirk, Steve Nash from Canada. How many players that came over here? Jokic, Giannis, Luka. Jamal Murray is a motherfucking dog. He's from Canada. I mean,
who would win in a 1-on-1 game. He's not discussing what's actually taking place in the NBA. He's talking about what could take place at Rucker Park or some open run in LA.
That's all the type of player he was, a 1-on-1 player. People say, oh, Kobe was just a 1-on-1 player, but no, Kobe knew how to play as a team as well. That's why he was able to lead his teams to 3 straight finals without Shaq being the number 1. That's how he was able to lead his teams in the toughest conference, because he instilled the mentality of them that we need to work hard and work as a team and everything. He started to trust his teammates more, which was an Achilles heel for Kobe. I've always said that as a Kobe supporter. You feel me? But Kobe knew the fundamentals of basketball. He knew the history of basketball. Kobe basketball IQ was very high, contrary to what dumb motherfuckers want to say.
He's not discussing what these guys are doing on the court, because if he does that, he'll lose the argument. So he now boils it down to hypotheticals. If this guy played against this guy.
My name is Autumn Kyles, and I'm the founder of Proxy. Not only am I a member of Lake Trust, I also support Lake Trust with
who would win, as if that's what's happening in reality. It's called a reach. So if you listen to Gilbert Arenas and these guys, you kind of realize how we got here. Because when you don't respect something, you don't pay any attention to it. And it catches you off guard. So what we want to do is, we want to play an audio of Kobe Bryant discussing the global game. We also want to play an audio of him talking about fundamentals and Kobe Bryant talking about the Olympics in terms of international competition. So take a listen to that there, and I'm going to come back and continue on with the show. Take a listen to that.
Well, it gave me the foundation. So I was very fortunate to have great coaches that taught me the game at the most fundamental level. So that means footwork, the importance of passing with your left hand as equally as you do with your right, moving off the ball, being able to set proper screens, how to defend properly off the ball and on the ball. So all the fundamentals, the basics. Like, we were lucky if we ever scrimmaged once in an entire week, because everything was just drills.
So that time was the first time for you.
That's why they so skilled over there. All they do is drills, fundamental. Scrimmaging is cool and everything, but they worried about fundamentals, playing the right way. You feel me? Moving the ball, everything like that.
To actually know about global basketball, is that something like different than you thought? If you've got to pick one word to describe the global basketball you've received, which word?
One word to describe global basketball? At the age of 6, I would have said something like Magic, Michael, and Larry. That's how I would have described. Because to me, that's what the NBA was. I didn't know it. Like, I knew what Italian basketball was. I knew what European basketball was. I knew it like the back of my hand. The NBA was still kind of a mystery. You couldn't just turn on a TV and see an NBA game. That wasn't happening. So that was a much bigger mystery to me than Italian basketball.
Well, let's talk about your national career. Yeah. Actually, I think you were summoned by Team USA earlier in 2000, but it was like 7 years.
And he could talk that shit. 36-0 in world play. 36-0. Never lost to international people. Kobe is so great.
Later, when you first played the game representing Team USA, so how does it feel to finally put on that jersey and represent your own country?
It felt great to put on the jersey, because it means so much more than playing for your team.
When we lost in 2004, it was a heavy blow for us. This is a sport that we've dominated for years, and I think there's a lot of beauty.
It really wasn't we. Kobe wasn't on that team. They needed Kobe to come back and save them. I don't give a fuck what LeBron fans trying to do now. Talking about, LeBron scored more this and that. He, he motivated Kobe. First of all, LeBron ain't never motivated no goddamn Kobe Bryant. Get the fuck on somewhere with that motherfucking bullshit y'all trying to do, LeBron fans. Stop it before I really go crazy on y'all, bro.
in the fact that we lost because it means that the game is growing so much and there's so many countries out there that are playing and playing at a high level. But at the same time, it was like, okay, all right, that's beautiful. But now we want it back. We want it back. And so 2008 was about that. It was about kind of reclaiming, what we feel we started.
So you heard what Kobe Bryant had to say there. But my research didn't stop there. I found an article on ESPN that was written back in January 3rd.
And Kobe, you know what I'm saying? He had to come and save the day. And that's just what it was. Kobe knew how great international players was because he played over there. He knew about their basketball before he knew about NBA because due to his father being going over there and playing basketball and everything. So Kobe predicted a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say we don't. I'm gonna say this before people come in the comments. Oh, we don't even have our play. I understand we don't have our best players on the Team USA this year, but that is still unacceptable for them to lose to fucking Lithuania. Now, Anthony Edwards had 35 points. He went crazy, but as far as everybody else on the team, I watched the highlights and watched some clips of it and seen some motherfucking lapses on defense where they was just letting them just shoot the threes. It's fucking disgusting. I understand they made the playoffs and everything, and then you got the playoffs coming up and everything like that. Well, they better win this whole thing because they're gonna get shitted on if they don't. Just like when LeBron and them lost the FIBA thing. Oh, this I want to hear somebody say, oh, we don't really take it that serious. You need to take all world competition serious, basketball competition serious. FIBA, Olympics, it don't matter. That's our reputation on the line. And people talking about, oh, well, you hating on America and blah, 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 this. I'm like, man, first of all, people hate on people every day. That's Americans hating on Americans. I just be having to cook people in these basketball chats and in these comments. Like, come on now. And I'm not going to go any deeper on what America was built on, you know what I'm saying, because I am African American. I'm not going to go into all that. But this been Who is Hendo with another video. Kobe, he predicted this shit. Shout out to Dreamers Pro for all these audios. And, man, go subscribe to his platform and everything. Like, share, subscribe to Who is Hendo and the Real Hendo page, my second page over there. New video over there where we do football and we do the women and men constant debate. This been Who is Hendo, man. I'm out. Peace.